Okay, I don't know if you've heard of the law of attraction, but it claims that positive thoughts attract positive outcomes. Negative thoughts attract negative outcomes. So I thought we would put that to the test today with a simple but powerful way of confirming whether or not this is actually a principle or law of the universe. Okay, so as you can see here, I have 2 red cards and 2 black cards. Now, in the end, the goal will be to match up the cards by color. That will be considered a, quote, success. So let me just show you what the 2 actions are for the test for both the positive and negative thinking portion. So the 2 actions are as follows. A Klondike shuffle. This is where you take the top and bottom off as 1. And there's only 2 cards left, set those down. And then the second and final action is just a left-right deal with random stacking decided by you, the spectator. So maybe you want left and right. Okay, so let's begin the actual test itself. So I thought we would do the negative portion of the test just to kind of get it behind us. So I need you to think of something negative, a negative or unfortunate situation or outcome that really brings you down and it makes you a bit gloomy and maybe even depressed. And I'll do the same. So we're going to combine our negative energy together and see if that influences the outcome of this test in any way. Okay, so think of something negative and I'll do the same. Okay, I have my negative thought. Okay, so what were the actions again for the test? Let's see, the Klondike shuffle, top and bottom off is 1. A left-right deal. Okay. So if our negative thinking has in any way influenced the outcome of this test, we would expect these not to match in color. Oh, and they don't. They don't indeed. Okay, well, we'll probably run the test twice just to be sure, but that's a sign that there might be something to this law of attraction. How would you like these stacked? Your choice. Left on right? Okay. Now what I need you to do is think of a positive thought or positive outcome that just makes you happy or makes you smile. And we'll see if that influences the outcome of our test. And I'll do the same. Okay, I got mine. Okay, so let's perform the same steps as always for this test. Klondike shuffle, a pair to the table, drop the remaining pair on top, and then do a left-right deal. Okay, so if our positive thinking has in any way influenced the outcome, we're hoping that these match in color. Oh, they do. They do indeed. Yes. Okay, well, for it to truly be valid as a law and statistically confirmed, we really do need to perform the experiment more than once. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll run through it one more time quickly. How would you like these stacked? Right on left? Okay, so let's go back to the negative thinking portion. So think of something negative, maybe a different negative thought than you had before. And I will do the same. Okay, I have mine. Okay, and so now we perform the actions of the test. Klondike, a pair to the table. Remaining pair goes on top. And then just left-right deal. Okay, so has our negative thought or thinking or attitude influenced the outcome? It looks like it has again. None of those match. Okay, how would you like these stacked? Left on right this time? Okay, so one final confirmation of the positive thinking portion of the supposed law of attraction. So think of something positive again, and I'll do the same. We'll combine our positive energies. Okay, so let's perform our test, which always involves the same steps. Klondike, a pair to the table, set down the remaining pair, do a left-right dealing. Okay, so have our positive thoughts in any way influence the outcome? Were we able to match them in color? Yes, we were. Wow. Okay, we've done it twice now. We probably could test it a third time, but I would say that there's some validity to the law of attraction, at least as we've tested here. Our negative thoughts just would not allow us to get these cards to match in color, and our positive thoughts always allowed us to do that. Okay, so if you do exactly what I did, this will work for you every time, and you can perform this negative thinking portion of the test and positive thinking portion of the test over and over and over. And now these cards here will like permute, they'll move around. But in the positive thinking case, you'll match up the reds and the blacks. In the negative thinking case, go kind of like that. They'll never match as pairs as you pull them off. Even though these cards are honestly moving around among each other, but they move around in such a way that the cards will never match in color for the negative thinking portion, and they will always match in color for the positive thinking portion. So begin with the packet that I did, and do everything that I did, including the demonstration of the two shuffles before we began the negative thinking portion, and this works beautifully every time. And I do have a version of this using 16 cards, okay, which is just mind-blowing. So I can add a link in the description below if you'd like to see my Law of Attraction 16 card test. And there, it's honestly, it's just beyond belief. It really is. Even as you watch it happening before your eyes, you're thinking, how in the world is this even possible? So I encourage you to take a look at that. It's really a lot of fun and not too difficult to perform. So thank you for watching, and take a look at other videos on the Absolute Math Magic channel.